guys, it's Stacy, your favorite louse lady. So I wanted to tell you guys about my business when it was, the whole 2020 pandemic COVID situation. So the whole pandemic happened, it seems like it happened like a million years ago, but it was only 3 years ago. And it was like mid-March of 2020 when, basically the whole world shut down. You couldn't go anywhere, businesses had to close down, so on and so forth. Me, I have a lice removal business and I couldn't work just because, I'm mobile, so I go to people and I wasn't able or could go to people's homes to do, lice treatments and all that. So luckily I did save my money, so I had money to sustain for, the few months that everything was shut down. Plus I am mobile, so I go to people, so I didn't have like an actual clinic or salon, so I didn't have to worry about paying rent or utilities, so on and so forth. So I think a lot of people thought, well, especially because of my business, that I would probably be out of business because kids usually get lice from other kids, especially at school. And since kids weren't going to school or seeing their friends during, the 6 or however many months that the whole world was shut down, that lice would be null and void. You would think that, but that really wasn't the case. So in Georgia, I think everything started opening up again. I believe it was late summer of 2020, and kids went back to school. I think it was like somewhere in the fall of 2020. And when I tell you I was the busiest during that whole, I would say maybe like October to December, it was crazy. So what I think happened was kids got lice probably before the whole world shut down. So before mid-March of 2020. And they had lice all this time, probably 6+ months. And then when they go back to school, they haven't seen their friends basically all year. And even though they were supposed to social distance at school, kids didn't. Let's just face it. And they gave each other lice. So this just goes to show that even if there's a pandemic and the world shuts down, people will still get lice. In case anyone want to know, I always wore a mask whenever I went to my clients. I never, as far as I know, gave them COVID, nor did they give me COVID. I did get COVID on December 2021, and that was when everyone was getting COVID, and it was like a new strand that was very, very contagious. And I actually got COVID on Christmas from my boyfriend who went to Home Depot. That's why you shouldn't go to Home Depot.